Welcome to our family kitchen. With a snowstorm outside, I got a little bored. So, today I thought I'd make turtle cheesecake. The ingredients you'll need for the turtle cheesecake is, for the crust, 1 cup of melted butter, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 2 cups of ground graham crackers. For the filling, 4 packages of 8-ounce cream cheese, 1 cup of sour cream, 1 cup of sugar, 4 eggs, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. For the traditional turtle cheesecake, for the chocolate ganache, you'll need 3/4 cup heavy cream, 1 cup of 8-ounce, semi-sweet chocolate chips, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract, caramel, and chopped pecans. For the kitchen utensils, you'll need a springform pan, aluminum foil, mixer, saucepan, blender, roaster pan, spoons and rubber spatulas, measuring cups, and I believe that's it. And I think we're set to go. I'm here alone, so I thought I would do filming, so there might be a little bumps in here when you hear me move around or turn on the camera and go back to the computer. So here we go. And here I am. So, turtle cheesecake. One of my favorite desserts. I found a good recipe that allows no cracks. So if you need a cheesecake that doesn't crack, this is a good recipe to use. We're going to begin with 1.5 packages of graham crackers. I'm going to break them up, put them in the blender. And there we go. If you're a little short with your graham crackers, or you have too much, primarily what's going to happen is you're just going to have a thicker crust or a thinner crust. 1 stick of butter, we're going to melt in the microwave. 1 minute does the trick in my microwave. 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, ground cinnamon. Oh, and I forgot the Italian shirt today. I have no competition, so I got Leonardo Italia today. Always the Italian shirt gets covered up, but that's okay. Who doesn't like cheesecake? So, I'm gonna mix this up a little bit here. Your springform pan. Boom. I said you'd need aluminum foil. The reason we use aluminum foil is I found one of the best ways to cook the cheesecake is in a bath. Cooks pretty evenly, and I think that's one of the reasons why it doesn't crack. I've only had 1 crack on me in all this time of cooking the cheesecake. Just set that aside, get out the butter. I'm gonna mix the butter in with the graham crackers. Sometimes I add more cinnamon. I like the cinnamon flavor. Sometimes I don't. So we mix this up, get it all wet. Hope the video is recording well. It looked like it was going fine. Once it's all wet, we're going to put it into the spring form pan. Boom. Flatten it out. And then we're going to press it to the bottom. What else do you do on a snow day? We didn't get the 15 inches that they predicted. We didn't get it when they said it's going to start. It's melting on the street, but it was a nice day to stay home. So once your crust is ready, I like to get this all ready as I begin so that I don't have to try to fight it later. I pull up the aluminum foil. Do this to keep the water out of your cheesecake because it is going to be soaking in a bath. Okay, there we go, ready to go with the filling. Put it right here. We're going to get the water boiling. Oh no, we aren't because we got the mixer plugged in. So the ingredients for the cheesecake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ingredients. Nice, simple, easy recipe. I like to start with the cream cheese first. I don't know if it really matters. You do want your cream cheese at room temperature. That way you don't, that way when it blends, it all mixes well. I thought of opening these beforehand, but I thought, oh, they'll be easy to open. Yeah, right. So 4 packages of the cream cheese. See, you could be doing this with me and I wouldn't have to be talking all the blank spaces. There's got to be a trick to these. All the cheesecake I've made, I don't think there's a trick. Or maybe I'm opening the wrong. No, there's only one end. Oh, this little burger. I don't think they did this one right. Must be a malfunction. Oh, I'm glad it wasn't me. Okay, next time I will make sure these are open. This is a pretty simple recipe. I have it memorized. So I could take it anywhere I go. The hard part is finding a spring form pan. I don't think their machine worked on this box of cream cheese. So mom's at home. She's making pizzelles. No idea what Tori's doing today. Tori. I gotta get used to calling her Tori. I always call her Vicky. It's hard to change after so many years. Okay, so cream cheese is ready to go. Gonna throw in the sugar. Throw in the vanilla. Now, if you don't want the turtle cheesecake, real simple to just instead of your vanilla, you can put in a tablespoon of lemon extract, a teaspoon of lemon peel, and you can have a lemon cheesecake. So, we have got our cheesecake going. Cheesecake mixing. Shut this off. Push this all down. Did I forget anything? Are you reading the recipe? So you're gonna, while you're mixing your filling, you're gonna be boiling a saucepan of water for the bath of the cheesecake, so that when you put the cheesecake into the roaster pan, you'll pour the water around it for the bath. I love the filling. I could eat this whole bowl just like that. I'd probably get sick afterwards, but I just love it. I love cheesecake. I've made a cream de mint cheesecake. Seems like I like the turtle one the best. I made a, be careful what you use in your ingredients. I was making a peppermint cheesecake, and I was using peppermint bark as a topping, and I was using peppermint flavoring. Well, my flavoring, you'd use peppermint extract. Well, I didn't read my package, and I put peppermint oil, a tablespoon of peppermint oil. Woo! You couldn't eat that cheesecake. That was peppermint, and boy, a little tablespoon was all you needed of the cheesecake, and you'd be done, because you had enough peppermint for life. This would normally get licked, but can't do that now, can I? Okay, so I don't know how much prep time we've had so far, but I think we're doing pretty good. So you're going to pour your filling into, the more your cream cheese is at room temperature, the less amount of lumps you're going to have in your filling. Now, if you do have some, most of the time they get cooked out. So we've got our filling, we've got our cheesecake ready to go in the oven. We preheated the oven to 350, and we pour our water in the bath. I'm not going to do that, and you'll see why. So the cheesecake is ready to go in the oven. It's going to have the bath and the roaster pan. You're going to put it in the oven for an hour and a half. And when you pull it out of the oven, you're going to have a nice little cheesecake. So this is the roaster pan, the cheesecake in a bath. And what we're going to do is the good old switcheroo. So the boiling hot water, we're going to add a little bit more. And we're going to pop that in the oven for an hour and 30 minutes. So when the cheesecake comes out, pretty nice. This one did get a little cracked, but I think when it settles down and cools in the refrigerator, we will have a nice looking cheesecake. So we let it cool, and then once it's cool, you use they come with a knife now. You use a little spatula knife to go around the edges and remove, and then loosen the spring form pan. But you're going to leave it like this for approximately, you're going to let it cool to the room temperature for about 30 minutes before you put it in the refrigerator. So we're going to put it here while it cools. And we're going to start prepping for the chocolate ganache. It's a little slower than normal, but we're doing good, I think. So, the cheesecake. Depending on your time and when you're gonna finish your cheesecake and when you're gonna have it, you can leave it in the refrigerator overnight. But the idea before you make your chocolate ganache is to keep it in the refrigerator at least 3 hours. For the chocolate ganache, got a saucepan here. We got the caramel syrup, we got the pecans, got the chocolate chips, and we got the vanilla extract. We got the heavy cream. Now they do say to shave your chocolate chips. I don't. They work this way for me. I haven't had a problem yet. So, 3 hours later, we're gonna pull that cheesecake out of the refrigerator. Lift up the spring form pan. There's your cheesecake. A good 1/4 inch pie crust, graham cracker crust. We're going to put it on its final plate so that we can just put it into the refrigerator again. So now it's ready for our chocolate ganache. Gonna let that get hot a minute. Your caramel and your pecans are really for the end. So typically I'll make the chocolate ganache, put it on it, put it back in the refrigerator, put the pecans and caramel on it when I pull it out the last time. I don't want my caramel mixing in with my chocolate so much. So, Gonna throw in our chocolate. Gotta figure out how to open this. That comes easy. Oh boy. I think it's gonna make it. Boy, childproof at all. Heck. Come on, hurry up. One way or the other. Okay. Chocolate's melting. Heavy cream. Smells good. I'm gonna shake it up. Whoop. Get that going. Add my vanilla. And we're just gonna mix. Mix until all the chocolate chips are melted and you get a nice chocolate. Whoa. Turn that down. There we go. There's your simple, quick chocolate ganache. Now I think some recipes call for corn syrup. I think this works fine. A little bit less sugar. There's our chocolate ganache. That was quick and easy. Don't you think? Okay. Now we're going to put it on. Gosh, it smells good. I wish you were here. Probably was supposed to let it cool. I think I went too quick. Just in case someone likes more chocolate, let's save that. Depending how wide you want to get it. I don't quite go all the way to the edge. I like the caramel to do that part. God, I hope I can make till dinner. So, there is our turtle cheesecake. Now sometimes if I get really creative, oh, I messed up that. What I'll do is when I do the filling, I'll put a layer of chocolate, caramel, and pecans halfway through my filling, and then I'll put the rest of the filling on top and let that bake in with it. But there you have the turtle cheesecake. Now, let's see what we can do about the caramel. See if it'll, let's just see if it stays on top. Sometimes I even heat this up a little bit before putting it on. But I just drizzle it on top. Drizzle it over the sides. And then I sprinkle the pecans on top. And if you're a favorite of caramel, throw in a little more. And you know, I always bring the extra toppings to the dinner. That way, if people want more, if they like their sweets like I do, they'll just continue to add them. So that was a quick and easy class. There's your turtle cheesecake. Thanks for joining me. Hope to see you again. Thank you.